Hey guys, it's Metro, and today we're going to be talking about my new pack, the Hyperlight Mountain Gear Southwest 2400, and all the items I'll be taking with me on my through hike of the PMT. All right, so here it is. This is my final gear loadout for the upcoming through hike of the PMT, as well as upcoming section hike of the AT. So let's go ahead and jump into what's in my pack. This is my big three, the Enlightened Equipment Revelation quilt. This is rated for 10 degrees, 850 fill. Love this quilt. Awesome piece of gear here. The Hyperlight Mountain Gear Southwest 2400. This is my new pack. I can't wait to try this out on the trail. And then up here in the right, we also have the Big Agnes Fly Creek UL1 tent. I've got my tent poles and a Z-Packs Dyneema stake bag, as you see there, as well as an Almonds Right. Picked this up from Garage Grown Gear recently to keep my stakes, as you see here. Over here we have a Nylaflume bag. This is what I'll put inside my bag just in case I want to keep things super dry. This is a waterproof, pretty much waterproof bag, very highly water resistant, but do keep that in my bag just to keep my items to make sure they don't get wet. Also a piece of Tyvek, as you see here. Put that below the tent, make sure, one, it protects the bottom, but also it's a nice ground cover. Down here we have the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite sleeping pad. I keep that in a Montbell stuff sack, as well as this Trekology inflatable pillow. And down here below, this is one of my favorite pieces of gear, Thru Pack Summit Bum. Love this fanny pack here. Keep most of my day pack items, I would say my sunglasses and things I need to get to pretty quickly inside of this pack. And then over here, my old trusty Black Diamond Ergo Cork trekking poles. Love these. These have gone on almost every adventure with me. Okay, so as we start moving over into, I guess, my cook systems, go ahead and look at that. That is the Toaks 550 titanium pot, as well as the BRS 3000 stove. Obviously got some fuel over there, but I do keep a little bit of, I guess, a chamois right there for a quick cleanup, as well as a little bit of a sponge to get any type of debris out of the pot in case I do any type of cooking. Mainly just water that I heat up in there, but again, that is my stove system, as you see there. I have a Toaks titanium spoon that I use to get inside of my food items. We'll get into that in a second. But you'll also see some Z-Line from Z-Packs, as well as the Z-Packs bear bag, Z-Packs stuff sack that I put all that item in as well, Bic lighter, and then also have a bear toggle for my bear hanging kit. Over here we have the Space Bear bags. I want to show you this real quick. Look at the emojis on my poop system, I guess is what we would call this, but keep the Deuce of Spades trowel there inside of that. TP, or shit tickets, if that's what you want to call it. Dude wipes, just to keep everything clean. I also have one Adventure wipes that's just basically after a day or so I want to clean up, I'll use that to make sure I'm nice and clean. I got some insect repellent. Don't always use that all the time, but sometimes when you're going through, brush and so forth, I want to put a little bit on me, just make sure I don't get any ticks. Some hand sanitizer. That's pretty much what that system is. That's my go-to quick to get out of the packing just in case I need it. In terms of my water filtration system, I use the Sawyer Squeeze water filter, as you see here. The Knock Vecto water bladder. This is 2 liters. And I also have a collapsible cup from Knock. I put, any type of Gatorade or any type of flavoring or even some of this emergency inside of there to add some flavor to the water, but also get some electrolytes. And then down here, I have my Oakley sunglasses. Love these, as well as a Dyneema bag to put these in just so I don't get them scratched up. As far as my electronics go, I have the Anker 10400. Has 2 ports on there just to keep my things charged up, but I also have a multi-cable cord here for USB-C, the flash charger, as you see here, as well as the traditional micro, and a double charging port, as you see here. As far as my headlamp goes, the Petzl Actic headlamp. Love this. It has a rechargeable battery, so that's really cool. That's why I have this micro cord here to be able to charge that in case I need it. Nice little light system here. Has a red light. Can't go wrong there. And as far as some of the toiletries that I keep also on me, this Body Glide, this will save your life. I use this every time I go hiking. It helps to prevent chafing. Definitely want to get some of this if you don't have any of this already. And then traditional items like vitamin I, as well as some anti-diarrhea pills. Definitely recommend doing this, especially if you're filtering your water out there. You never know what could get into the water. You definitely want to have a little bit of a backup plan there. Some nail clippers, a needle, as well as some duct tape and some Q-tips and so forth. But this is pretty much what I take in terms of my toiletries. toothbrush. I got a little bit of antacid right here. Hand warmers, toothbrush, and then some dental floss. And I got a nice gauze pad, as you see here. And then I have one razor that I take with me. I picked this up from Garage Gun Gear. And I don't want to go into too much of this, but here is some of the food items that I picked up. I love Good to Go. These are some really good food items to take on trail. Pad Thai, chicken gumbo, but also some Trailtopia. This is a double pack here, so if I get really hungry, this is some of the items I'll be using to eat on my through hike of the PMT. Love this company. So again, if you want some of this, you can pick that up at Garage Grown Gear. I got some cold brew coffee I also picked up. They threw that in the package for me. But in terms of my clothing, this is pretty much what I take with me on every hike, just in case I need it. But let's go ahead and look at my shoes. These are the Topo Athletic Terra Venture 2s. I think that's what it's called, Terra Venture 2. Love these. I moved away from the Ultra Lone Peaks. This has a wider foot box and just feel more comfortable on trail. A couple pairs of darn tough socks. Gotta have these. These are definitely helping you keep those blisters off of your feet. As far as this goes, this is my Grateful Hiker t-shirt. If you don't know about the Grateful Hiker, they are a shuttle system up in Georgia, also known as the Further Shuttle Appalachian. The Grateful Hiker is actually a hangout where through hikers go to recharge and, hang out, recharge their batteries, get their permits and so forth as they go into the Smokies. But if you haven't heard of them, definitely check them out. As far as my rain kit goes, this is what we got here is the Outdoor Research Helium 2, as well as the Enlightened Equipment Rain Wrap. I keep both those items in a stuff sack from Montbell. I hike in these every time. I love these shorts so much. This is the Patagonia Baggies, 5 inches. I like the shorter version better. I also have the Patagonia Nano Puff hoodie, as well as a Under Armour hooded, I guess it's like a Capilene type product here, as you see here. But this has been one of my favorite pieces of gear. Love that. Take that, especially in the cooler months. I do put most of my extra items that I take for camp clothes and so forth in this light AF Dyneema bag. But over here you also have the Columbia pants that you can basically zip off the bottoms if you like, but I sleep in those, as well as the Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer 2, as well as a Merino wool from Prana long sleeve shirt, and then a Z-Pax hoodie. And last but not least, I also have my Z-Seat. All of these items go in my pack, and that's what you got. This is my gear loadout for 2021. Okay, so here it is all packed up, ready to go. 3 days worth of fuel, food, and everything I'll be taking on the PMT. Let's go ahead and weigh this in and see where we're at. $13.4. So if you found any value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and send me your comments as I do respond. As always, thanks for watching, but until next time, let's keep moving.